But my name is Cindy, and I am a recipient of hypnosis, and I just wanted to try and tell my story so that everybody knew how beneficial hypnosis can be, within your life, no matter what you seem to go through. I had been diagnosed with breast cancer, and fortunately, it's one of those things, being young, you don't really want to deal with, and you don't want to have to face up. But I knew that everything was about planning and prepping yourself. Known that throughout my whole life and throughout my career, so I ended up focusing on the best way possible to do that was to get a whole tiny team of medical professionals. And my boyfriend at the time still is, has been with me. He is a huge proponent of hypnosis because of family that has benefited from it. So we came out and started doing our research and found Cindy Gardner, her office out here, and we had actually been through her there. And happened is that we started looking around and looking for a place to have hypnosis done for me and help me out and basically get me into that mental game for me to be able to take my treatment for breast cancer. So we went around, looked around on site, did our research, and we found Bright Paths. And we actually came out for what was our consultation, but actually it was Cindy's consultation because my boyfriend was very, very stern on having someone that was not only qualified, but that knew what they were doing and had their heart in it and the passion for it. So we came out to Bright Paths, and she definitely passed the test. Cindy passed the test on both having a passion for it, her having been through some issues herself, and I was sold. I went through that first day and had a session and came out very relaxed, had a peace to me that I don't think I ever really felt. And I'm pretty skeptical about things. I know I'm very strong in that sense. I like to do my research. I like to know things and plan them well. And I was a little bit skeptical, but when I sat there, I knew that I wanted the full benefits of it. So I gave it my all and found a huge peace to me that you don't find when you have that breast cancer diagnosis. So it's one of those things that I was just mentioning, your brain sort of pinging and ponging, and you start thinking about so many things. You say, okay, well, I was planning on a lot of things and you got to put some items on hold. But it helped a lot just to bring some peace and serenity and power back into my life. So I just wanted to share that because it was very helpful. I know first person you need to see when you are actually working through a diagnosis like that is your oncologist, and he's supposed to be and he is your quarterback of sorts. But I know that a big part of my recovery from the very beginning, before even starting treatment, was getting my brain around it. You have to get your mind into that mindset of fighting for your life and being positive, being as positive as you can. And I only found that through hypnosis. You can read and you can see many things, but unless you really find that true subconscious power, that we all have, I think that that's a very important component of getting better from the very beginning. Being able to say, I do have a proactive part in my own well-being, and that was the first step, was coming to hypnosis and learning that and being okay with my diagnosis and looking forward and saying, things could be worse. There's so many people that are going through so many worse things in life. So that was really enlightening, and I think Bright Paths for giving me that peace. And ever since that, I have to say, I had to go back to my oncologist and actually get dates on, when to go to chemo and have your surgery date, and all of that stuff is planned out. And they were so surprised. I think everybody was surprised at how cheerful I was. That's all attitude, and but it also, if you don't have a good attitude, if you don't feel you have control over your life, you don't have control over your life if you don't plan. And I just wanted to share that with everyone, that hypnosis was a big part. I don't think I could have ever said that from the beginning before I even thought of coming to hypnosis, but having gone through hypnosis at the same time, and actually before I even started my treatment, really helped me to focus on my treatment getting better, and knowing that I was getting better, having it confirmed when I'd go on to my weekly and bi-monthly treatment appointments, and everybody was just like, "You're doing wonderful. Chemo took really well." So I was really blessed. And then I'd come to my monthly sometimes. Every 2 months I'd come see Cindy, and I'd just let her know, that I was doing really well. There were times, I won't say it was all rosy. I know that there were times at the beginning with the chemo that was pretty tough, and there was a time I had to call up Cindy, still remember, last minute, and I said, "Hey, I'm having a tough time." And she was there for me. I couldn't exactly come into the office, but we made arrangements, and she was very flexible. She was very wonderful and caring in that sense. And I just wanted to let everyone know that hypnosis can really get you over a lot of difficult moments. I don't think I could have shared that ever before. Obviously, I've never used hypnosis before. I had been diagnosed with breast cancer, but I think it's beneficial for many things. I have a boyfriend that his mother stopped smoking through hypnosis, and that's how it all started. He put that little bug in my ear, and I said, "Hey, I know that the mind over matter, is really strong. It's a really strong. People don't just say that lightly because it's just something to say. It's because it's been proven that if you truly focus, much like an athlete, focuses on having a great game and always goes through that mental visualization. It's important for you to do that, I think, in every aspect of your life. And it's no less or no more when you're diagnosed with a huge illness, and you should just take it as that. You should definitely take it at face value, take it for the power that it holds, and just enjoy the fact that you can have a very active part of your treatment and of your life just by coming to a session or two, whatever it may take. For some people, it may take one session. That was the history that I had on hypnosis, but for me, it was something that was so beneficial, so therapeutic, that I did seek it more than that. And I'll seek it in the future, for other endeavors that I may have. Sometimes you just need that mental power, that extra little lift, and having a coach and someone guide you through it, while you're out, while you're very relaxed and I guess in tune with your body, with your mind, and all in one, not focusing on all the distractions of life. It really helped.